I wanted to begin the show with positive vibes. I didn't just want to just go in, and be negative Nancy. But Ron DeSantis, I will give him his flowers. He did a good job during COVID. Everybody wanted to move here. Every liberal state like New York and California, there were a bunch of tyrants. Everybody was laughing at Florida, and then all you imbeciles moved here. So I was indifferent about DeSantis. I truly was. I couldn't tell if I liked him or not. But I saw something last night that I could not believe was true. Now, before I get into this rant, I want to specify to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that I am not a fan of Kamala Harris. I'm also not a fan of Donald Trump. This pisses off a lot of my listeners, but I'm not voting. I'm not voting for a career side chick that didn't earn anything, and I'm not voting for Donald Trump. His act is so 2016. It's so old. You see Elon Musk jumping up and down, having an autism flare-up. Let me make it about me. They're all a bunch of morons. So when I tell you this next headline, I'm not siding with Kamala. Because I made a video last week about Rob Schneider, and everyone's like, oh, you're just an anti-Trumper. I'm like, I'm anti-all politicians. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this headline right here absolutely, positively infuriated me. Ron DeSantis refuses to take Kamala Harris's call on Hurricane Helene. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is not taking calls from Vice President Kamala Harris after storm recovery just over a week after Hurricane Helene hampered parts of his state. A source familiar with the situation says he was dodging the Democratic presidential nominee because they seemed political. DeSantis' aide said Kamala was trying to reach out and we didn't answer. DeSantis has been in direct contact with Federal Emergency Management Director Deanne Criswell. DeSantis denied that he refused to take Harris's call. He says, I didn't know that she called. I'm not sure who they called. They didn't call me. Their characterization that it was something that they did. It wasn't anything that anybody in my office did in terms of saying that it was political. You know what that is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? That is him backtracking. This guy has declined bills to help out infrastructure in Florida. Florida is doing an absolutely positively bad job of flooding, and everything's going to crap. And listen, obviously Kamala Harris is despicable. But Ron DeSantis, you're a little bitch for not taking her call. This is the same guy that some people thought should be president. He's too autistic to take a phone call from his rival. And you claim to be a man of the people. I'm Ron DeSantis. I'm here for you. I'm a man of the people. But talking to one of the rivals, I can't do that. You suck, bro. Yeah, you dealt with COVID. You did a good job. Whatever. That was going on a half a decade ago. What have you done for me since, you little bitch? Just being honest. You haven't done anything since. You have not done anything since, my friend. And it is everybody else's fault. It's never your fault. I've heard like when you meet Ron DeSantis, he doesn't even look you in the eye. I'm like, of course he doesn't. He's a bitch. He's a beta male. All the Republicans that are like, oh, Tim Walz is a beta male. Or this person's a beta male. Then you have Elon Musk jumping up and down like he's having an autism flare-up in a remedial class. And then you have Donald Trump looking at him in disgust. This is ridiculous. I love this meme I see every election cycle. And this is how I'm going to end the segment. If you think a politician cares about you, that's like going to a strip club and thinking that you have a chance with the stripper.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com